You are watching NetSoft IT Academy. 905-812-2923. info@netsoftacademy.com. www.netsoftacademy.com.
Welcome back to lab number 19 now. So in lab number 19, we'll be configuring address lists. Now, address lists are generally used to ensure that everybody has access to the same addresses or the same email addresses that are available for everyone. So this will be a department-wide one. So for this one, first, we'll go to the Exchange Admin Center on NITA EXCH01. And while we are here, we'll click on organization. Now, when you click on organization, you'll see a few other options. So you will first see a federation trust. This isn't enabled by default. You'll have to create federation and you'll have to create install ADFS and do a lot of other things. But we are interested in this part here, address lists. Now you can see that there are all of these things and none of these seem to be up to date except for the default global address list. We are going to create a new one though. We click on this and the name for this will be IT address book. The address part, we are going to click on, we're not going to change here, but at the bottom, we are going to add a rule. Select the recipient container as the rule. And under this, we are going to select IBM. And click on save. Now, once you do that, you will notice that it isn't up to date for everyone either. So you can see the option right here on the side to update it. So I'm going to click on update for this. It'll ask me this, it may take a long time. We say, okay, yes, no worries. And you can see that it is updated. Now you can see that there are two that are updated completely. Now, this is the first task. The second task builds up on this one. So for the second one, we are going to be creating another address book. So we're going to name it IT address book 2. And we are going to scroll down, click on add a rule. And under the rule, we are going to select department. And I'm going to add IT as the condition for the department. Click on add here. Okay. And click on save. Once I do that, you'll see that it's not effective yet. I'll have to update it again. So I'll have to update it here. Yes. And you can see that this is done. Now, similarly, we need to build address books for sales and marketing. So let me again add an address book, address list again here. Let's say sales address book. Okay. Add a rule, department, and we add the term sales. And okay. Save. Okay. And update. Yes. Now, it's a very easy and simple process from the looks of it, right? So we are going to create the last one, that is the marketing address book as well here. Again, the condition, add a rule, department, marketing, okay, and save. Okay. Now I'll have to update it again. Now, after doing all of this, we have a couple of address books that are completely up to date other than our global addresses. The global address list is how, when we were sending the email in the earlier labs, we were able to search the entire directory through the global addresses. Everybody who is a part of the Exchange Admin Center, who has an Exchange mailbox in your Active Directory, each and every one of these users, they all exist on the global address list. Now, for example, if I select Amy Adams here and I scroll, I click on more options, you can see this option here, hide from address lists. So if I select this, as long as the address list is taking the address from the OU Toronto, this user will be hidden from there. And that is how you can avoid being detected or being contacted. Same for contact information and other things here. You can find things that will make it easier for you to work around options here. You can see this is under mailbox features. You can see more things here, more options, more settings all available here. And that is why we are using the address lists. So now let's take a look at the next task, which is to create an address list based on state or province. So this will be Ontario address book. So again, I'll go back to organization, address list. I'm going to start a new one. This will be Ontario address book, and add a rule, state or province, Ontario. Okay. Save. Okay. And once I'm done, I'll just click on update, and that completes the update process here as well. Now, similarly, we will create address books for California and Florida. So let me quickly create those things. So at this point, I've created all the address books that are needed. Now we will move on to the next task, and that is we will be doing all of those tasks on the exchange management shell here. So let me clear the exchange management shell. And these are the commands that I'll be running. So new offline address book. So we are creating offline address books for each and every one. So one for the IT address book, one for the sales, one for Ontario, one for California, one for marketing, and one for Florida. So unless I got the names completely wrong or I did not create them properly, these offline address books would not be created. And see, and run one command at a time. So new offline address book, name IT/OAB, and you can see this. Address list is this one, the address book, IT address book, the virtual directories is null, and global web distribution enabled is true. Now, this is for the first command done. So now we're going to run the second command, that will be for the sales address book. So I'm going to run these commands in the same sequence that I created all of my address books as well. So it will always be the same sequence. So let me clear the command here again. And the next one that I'm going to run is the new offline address book for marketing address book. All right, done. And you can see that it is being created easier than and faster than the previous one. The first one was the longest one. The others took very little time. The next command that I'm going to run is for Ontario address book. All right. Now the last two commands that I'll run will be for Florida and California respectively. So California was first, and then I made Florida. So you can see here. And lastly, new offline for this one for Florida. So let me clear this, paste, and that's it. This is all that we had to do. Now, after this is done, I'm going to clear this, and I'm going to type the command get dash offline address book fl name. And you can see that I have all of these offline address books that we just created. And that concludes lab number 19. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next lab.
Thank you for watching NetSoft IT Academy. 905-812-2923. info@netsoftakademy.com. www.netsoftacademy.com.